Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Scorpio, April 17, 2025. You're comfortable pursuing your special interests today, and others gravitate to you through your ideas, beliefs, or unique viewpoints. Emotional intelligence levels are very high, and you feel connected and vital. You seem to feel stronger and more confident in establishing your independence today. You could be approaching the world more directly and boldly, and your initiative and courage are on the surface. You might experience a burst of physical or competitive energy. Aim to use this power wisely. You can feel strongly about doing something independently or at your own pace. Not only does a celestial or planetary ruler give insight about each zodiac sign's romantic urges, but there's even more to learn. We can also understand how they approach sex, intimacy, and passion, too. Your celestial ruler is the moon, our sweet Luna, which reveals that you like to go with your heart and spirit when it comes to sexual connection. You can move with the rhythms more quickly than other zodiac signs, too. However, an important thing to note is that you deeply require feeling safe in your sex life so that you know that you are in a place where you can open up your emotions freely. Be proud of this. What do you feel drawn to? Your future is calling your name as the moon in Scorpio trines the Pisces stellium and Mars in your sign. Although the past few months have left little to be desired, you have so much to look forward to in the coming months. Your career path and success are growing. Although it may not be imminent yet, you may receive an intuitive confirmation that you are on the right path today. It could come in the form of working with someone or receiving praise for something in the works. You can give to others without sacrificing your own health. And, if you take your health seriously, you know that every decision we make throughout the day has to do with our health. So, if your friends want to meet for coffee and talk, go for it, but order herbal tea if you are trying to minimize your caffeine intake, a good idea these days. If it's pasta night, have 2 servings of salad. Chances are good that you'll want to put some time and energy into your home today. This is a common effect of a vibration. There is probably a long list of things you've wanted to do around the house. Perhaps there are repairs or organizing waiting for your attention. Or maybe a thorough cleaning is in order. Whatever the case, be sure to allow this day's energy to work for you. You are sure to feel satisfied with yourself once all is done. At the same time that things are not only powering up professionally but ahead of Mars' return to your income sector in 3 days to begin the most lucrative months of 2025, guardrails are being put in place when it comes to a balance between work and play. While the weekend's full moon brought a work and life balance reminder, and the moon will leave a playful and creative part of your chart tomorrow, before it does, the asteroid Juno, the queen of commitment, returns to spend the next 6 months here. Along with the planets in an adventurous part of your chart, this is going to police the right balance. As much as today's romantically charged lunar vibes might have to compete with the new working week, this shouldn't be hard to do thanks to not only having the moon in your romantic sector as the asteroid Juno, the queen of commitment, returns, but in Venus, the planet of love's early days, back in direct motion in an adventurous part of your chart. Having already spent nearly 2 months together until they both left in February, Venus and Juno are reuniting, with the resolve to not only bring the spirit of romance and adventure together but with an opportunity for a second chance. Scorpio, transformation doesn't have to be loud. Your quote of the day: the deepest changes happen in silence. Your color of the day is deep wine, intense and evolving. Lucky numbers: 8, 14, 26. Something within you is quietly shifting. Trust the process. Let go of emotional residue that no longer serves you. A private truth may guide your next bold step. Let intuition speak louder than fear. Our eyes in the sky. Welcome to your tarot reading for April 17, 2025. Wherever you are right now, whether you're pausing for a moment of clarity, seeking encouragement, or just letting curiosity guide you, this space is yours. Let's sit with today's energy together and see what message the cards have for you. This isn't about predicting the future in rigid terms, but more like opening a window to insight, to reflection, and hopefully, to inspiration. The first card drawn today is the Page of Pentacles, a beautiful sign of new beginnings, grounded energy, and the pursuit of growth. This card is often associated with the start of something meaningful in the physical world. It could be a new job, a financial opportunity, or even a personal goal like committing to your health, your learning, or your craft. What stands out about the Page of Pentacles is the blend of youthful curiosity with a genuine desire to build something that lasts. It's that moment when you get a fresh idea and suddenly your whole body leans in, energized by possibility. If you've been thinking about trying something new or taking the next step on a goal that's close to your heart, this card is your quiet green leg. You don't need to have it all figured out. Begin where you are, with what you have. The momentum will follow. Next, we meet the Ten of Cups, a deeply heart-centered card that brings a sense of emotional fulfillment, connection, and joy. It's like the feeling of a deep exhale when you're surrounded by people who make you feel seen, safe, and loved. Now, this doesn't always mean everything is perfect, but it does speak to the beauty of harmony, of shared moments, and of genuine happiness. Think of those small but powerful memories: laughing over something silly with a friend, watching the sunset with someone you care about, or even just feeling peaceful in your own company. This card reminds us that happiness is built in those everyday moments. It encourages you to lean into what fills your cup emotionally. Who or what brings you back to yourself? Spend time there today. The third card is the Four of Wands, which echoes the message of joy but adds a layer of celebration and stability. This card often shows up when you're reaching a milestone, even a small one, or when life offers you a moment to pause and honor how far you've come. It's like the feeling of coming home after a long journey, or seeing your hard work finally take root. Maybe you've been planting seeds in your life emotionally, professionally, personally, and this card is a reminder that something is starting to blossom. Even if you're still in the thick of it, take a moment to recognize your efforts. Celebrate yourself. Light a candle, treat yourself, text that friend who always believes in you. You deserve to acknowledge your wins, no matter the size. We then turn over the Strength card. Now, this isn't the kind of strength that shouts or muscles through life. This is quiet resilience. The kind of inner power that grows from patience, compassion, and self-trust. Strength reminds us that grace and vulnerability are not weaknesses, they are sources of deep courage. If something has been testing you lately emotionally, mentally, or in your personal relationships, this card is here to affirm that you are capable of navigating it with love, not just for others, but for yourself. You don't need to be hard to be strong. You don't need to have all the answers to be making progress. Whatever you're working through, this card invites you to hold space for both your courage and your softness. Lastly, we have the Ace of Swords, a card of clarity, truth, and mental breakthroughs. It's that moment when the fog lifts and suddenly, everything becomes clear. Maybe you've been grappling with a decision or feeling uncertain about something important to you. This card suggests that insight is coming, or maybe it's already within you, just waiting for a quiet moment to be heard. Aces are beginnings, and this one asks you to trust your mind, your truth, and your voice. Don't shy away from important conversations today. Speak honestly with others, but especially with yourself. The Ace of Swords says, you are ready to cut through confusion and step forward with confidence and integrity. So as we hold all of these cards together, the Page of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, the Four of Wands, Strength, and the Ace of Swords, they paint a picture of someone who is growing into their power, building something real, seeking joy, trusting themselves, and gaining clarity along the way. That someone could be you, right now. If any part of this reading resonated, I'd love to hear your thoughts. What are you working toward right now? Where have you been finding small moments of joy or clarity? Your story could be exactly the reminder someone else needs today. Let's share, reflect, and support one another in the comments. No matter where you are in your journey today, you're doing better than you think. Keep showing up, keep being kind to yourself, and trust that everything you're moving through is shaping you into something even more grounded, more inspired, and more aligned. You are worthy of the good that's unfolding.